Hello there everyone, welcome back to Fran. We just rescued Mr. Midnight from the cage. Yes, we need to get home, Kitty. I hope the way back home isn't far away. I hope so too, Fran. We can do this together. I can help you. That's fine. Let's go have a look. So if we have a peek in here, for you guys who might remember, that was what was going on behind the mirror. Let's just very quickly leave that alone. Finishing the spell with the twins does seem to have caused a few more questions than it's answered. I'm just having a peek around. I expect we won't be able to get away up here. I expect we're going to have to go through the window in this room. But I'm just having a look at every room before we leave, just to see if anything... No, nothing seems different, nothing's changed, nothing of interest. Let's go out the window and see what awaits us. No, that's the faucet, Fran, not the window. Okay, so let's talk to the frog now. I did it, Sir Toad. The girls are sorry, Toad. The girls are gone. That is perfect. Now I can leave this place and go to my family. Watches while Frog swims away and leaves me. I want to do that too, sir. I finally found my kitty. Yes, he's there. I just want to go home now and be with Aunt Grace. But how will you get out of here? How you will get out of here? There is no boat. I can't swim, and Mr. Midnight is so afraid of water. Yeah, he looks afraid of the water. I would love to help you, but I'm too tiny. Where's Mr. Hatman when you need him? Even though my body is quite mouldable, it will be impossible to carry you both to the other side. Let me think about it. Don't leave us yet, please. Quite mouldable. We do have this. I don't suppose... Oh, okay. Take this, Toad. It may help. What's he gonna... I'm not a bakery bun. But you're all slimy and soft like dough. You're right, it may work. Here goes. If this was real life, this so would not work. But obviously it's not real life. Oh, good grief. You don't look gorgeous. You just... no. Let's go. Come, Mr. Midnight. Sure, Fran, I only have one complaint. That giant toad is staring at me. What are you talking about? He wants to help us, that's all. Alright, if he tries anything I will scratch him. That's okay, but try not to hurt him so much while we're sitting on him. The water is deep and we don't know what kind of creatures are in there. If we fall in the water, we could die, Kitty. Yeah, she has a point there. Oh, I promise I won't scratch the toad. Let's go. As long as he doesn't try to eat. Hey girl, before we go, I forgot to give you something. I saw you in this picture, so I thought it was yours. Oh, we got our picture back! And this book was with it too? Leon. Oh, Toad, you found my family photo. Thank you very much. I thought I had lost it forever, but the book is not mine. Oh well, take the book as a gift. It's always healthy to read. It has many pictures. Wow, thank you. I like pictures. Well, let's go now. Yes, here we go. Hold on tight. Oh. Yeah, that's... Nah. Nah. This game has some weird moments. Oh, minigame! Nope. Well, that failed horribly. I'm not very good at Frogger. Oh, I'm really not very good at Frogger. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Where's the... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, I've got to wait for something on this side. Oh, come on. There we go. Frogger like this always makes me really tense. Because it's like, I've got to wait for something to turn up. And then you don't always know if something's going to turn up. So like I could jump on this now, but there's no guarantee something's going to come this way. And now, something's got to come, well, that's going to be a bit tight. There we go. Is that it? That was actually really short. Okay, I can cope with that. You better not eat my cat. Here we are, jump off me now. Let's go, kitty. Keep going. Don't let the frog eat you. Well, now it's time to go home. Hope you find your family soon, Sir Toad. Thank you, you too. Farewell. Goodbye, sir, and thank you for the ride. Sorry, I sounded puzzled when I said ride, because I thought it said riddle for a second there. Fran, what should we do now? Find the way back home, Kitty. Do you see the sky? It's dawn, and really soon all the scary things will disappear. It's not dawn yet. Oh, I'm so hungry and sleepy. I want to go home now. I don't blame you. Me too, Kitty. We'll find a way. I'll do my best to help you, my dear. Let's go. Before we do anything, I want to check out what's going on with this picture. Let's examine this one first. Has anything changed? Oh dear, Mother and Father, sometimes I'm very afraid of my thoughts. Why? Sometimes it feels like the things that are not real become real, and sometimes the darkness takes me away. That's interesting. Oh, we can click on this. Are you a stone? What do you think? It would be grand to see a troll. Beautiful flowers. Wait. Are you talking to the... I'm confused. Okay. Let's read the book. Oh god. Poetry book. I found myself hunting the truth but finding the unexpected. I found what my senses couldn't show me. I found the truth that relays silently in the unknown. Leon Castillo, one of the 1,000. Ugh. My name is Leon. I am currently 92 years old and living alone in a little house far away from the city. I have to admit I was never fond of jewellery, houses or clothing. What did you wear then? What did you live in? Since childhood I always talked to animals, plants and insects, and even though I never got a response, I never quit. I like how this was stapled in afterwards. If you are reading this, maybe it's because you are looking for answers. Maybe you can see things that others can't. Or you can feel what others avoid. You can listen to the silence and become one with everything. Why he's got blood coming out of his eyes, I do not know. But I do think it's interesting that he mentions things others can't see. Oh, 1875. Wait. It was 92 there, 1908. And as I've said before, this game is set in 1944. So, if that's 1908 and he's 92, oh god, my maths is horrendous. 75, so 25. 33. Take 33 off 92, we're at like 69, I think. Yeah, 59. 59. So this was when he was 59, roughly. I can't stop it, I can't control it, I see the black shadows everywhere, the blood, the messages, the screaming, all the pain. I can't figure out why this is happening to me. Well, we've seen those, haven't we, Fran? Oh, and him. Cry because it hurts. Ugh, I should be clicking as I go. What does Fran have to say about this? Many faces, this looks intriguing. Are the faces crying blood? Leon Castillo, one of the 1,000. I wonder what that means. Yeah, we got that. Mr. Leon is old and he seems sad. Let's see what he wrote. Maybe you can see things that others can't. Oh yes, that sounds a lot like me. Interesting. Yep. The black shadows. I can see them too. They are everywhere. Right, okay. Cry because it hurts. Creepy. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. The monster is making other people sick too. Inside my head, the stone of wisdom. That's what you put there. December 19th, 1875. So this is 2 days after this one. I had a vision. I'm still breathing fear. I feel at war with my own mind. One of the shadows came down from the sky. I thought it was an angel. Interesting. The twins said something about thinking something was an angel. Its name is Rimmel, Prince of Darkness from the 5th reality. It talked to me, played with me, and showed me all the terrors. It told me that I was the key to its existence. Inside my head, the stone of wisdom inside my head. Am I going to have to go inside a skull or something? Ugh. January 13th, 1876. So this is the year after. I can see myself around. The other me tell me lies, talks about all the pain and suffering in my life. The other me wants me to commit suicide. He smiles while pronouncing the words, "Kill yourself." And I have tried, hypnotised by his words, but there is always something saving me at the end. It must be the love to live. Poor Mr. Leon. I like the drawings though. Really? Oh, that's nice. It must be the love to live. That's what you focus on. You've got a page with a bleeding eye, a hanging skeleton, what looks like red paint or blood or whatever smeared around the back, and that's what you focus on. Ugh, my goodness. I meet a shadow for the first time. It talks to me. Kamalas. Is that what you said that? No, that's Remor. Kamalas. Their race is called the Kamalas. Okay. They hunt weakness and pain. I asked it about the possession of human bodies, and it said, "We are born and feed from fear and the uncontrolled illness of human mind. We are invisible to them, but our existence grabs every single living cell of the body until the end." After that it started raining and it walked away from me, leaving a black oily path after it. I believe water may purify them. That looks a lot like the thing that came out of the twins. And obviously the things that have been attaching themselves to all the children. Ah, these creatures, I wonder why people can't see them. They exist and make people sick. Maybe that's the point, to realise they exist and get rid of them. Or maybe they don't exist to make people sick. They exist, but they're attracted by people who are already sick. Because it says they feed off the sickness. That looks familiar as well. After seeing the Kamalas reacting to water, I thought of trying a little experiment. Last night I encountered something amazing. The Kamalas transformed into a new kind of creature when exposed to water. Ooh. Metamorphosis was painful to watch. After the terrible screaming, the Kamalas calmed down and started to cry on the ground. It felt like the pain was disappearing. After a few minutes, a bright and peaceful being was rising in front of me. That looks a little bit maybe like the pale white woman that was with us in the forest, you know, where the junk heap was. Wait. Hee, they melt like wicked witches in fairy tales. Ah, peaceful creatures. If I looked like them, I would go around scaring bad people. Yeah. It felt like the bright creature could read my thoughts. I thank you for waking me up. I was suffering. I must go where I belong. A thirster awaits me. Awaits. All the locals must go there after waking up. If you wish to see the light, come with me. You have the key, it said. I didn't answer. After a while it faded away. The locust and the key. Read thoughts. I think that's a bit scary. I guess we're always afraid of things we can't understand, especially if they seem nice. True. God, this book goes on forever. I was reading my writings to see if I'm missing something. I recall Remor from the fifth reality. If there is a fifth reality, there must be at least 4 more. I was thinking that. A thirster may not be a city in this world, but a reality by itself. I wish all answers came to me. I deeply regret the fact that I didn't accept the Veloca's invitation. Did you know how to? Since I saw the Velocus, I keep seeing this diagram spinning in my head, and a single sentence. Time is the rhythm of your perception. I can't pronounce right now. I don't understand the drawing. It looks interesting though. Maybe it's to show how time looks like. Maybe that sentence doesn't make sense. Maybe it's to show how time looks like. Mars. Does that mean March? I got a visit from my son Brian. I told him about the things that I've seen, but he didn't want to hear and left. I don't blame him. I understand that the reality presented before my eyes is invisible to most people. I wish I could find a friend just like me, because my son, he thinks I'm insane. Lonely with no family, huh? You should get a cat, Mr. Leon. My son thinks I'm insane. Bah, you're not, I can tell. It's coming from a 10-year-old girl. July 25th. My body and mind are beginning to understand the pattern. Life becomes quite easy to control when you cut all social laws and only apply our reality laws, because they are not only laws but also behaviours, chemical behaviours, natural laws. Without those behaviours, without those laws, we wouldn't exist. Sometimes I wish to be a leaf on the ground, calm while dying. I think I have to study some chemistry to understand what he means. I think you need to study something else other than chemistry. It can be fun to understand how we are builded and such. Oh, he seems sad. That's sad. How... I want to know how far this goes. Last night, after the storm, a huge creature visited my garden for a few seconds and then disappeared. I found a strange bottle with a pink liquid inside in the same spot the creature landed. What is that? I can't fully understand the contents of the bottle. I have found red blood cells in it and a bacteria not yet recognised. Bacteria seems to get rid of unusual behaviours in any kind of living creature. I poured some of the pink liquid on a dying plant and it bloomed after a few minutes. I cut my finger to test the liquid with human tissue and it cured it after a few seconds. This bacteria may work as platelets and white blood cells, but at a very high speed. Interesting. Oh, what creature can that be? That's what I said. Oh, mysterious pink water. Good for the plant that got better and blonde. I dream of thousands of black cats surrounding my house, big yellow eyes staring at my sleep. So he does have cats, sort of. And then there were some pages ripped out. Beings in a thirster are varied, from roots to giant insects. Roots are the first in this reality, insects came later. I learned their language and numerology. I wonder if, sort of... This kind of reminds me of the fireflies that were in the tree. Wow, I love the pictures. Many kittens in many colours. Oh, with Thirster, it feels like fresh air is coming from the book. It looks like somebody ripped off some pages here. I just said that. That might come in useful in a minute, but we'll come back to that. The Great Velocus, I'm assuming that's going to be part of a puzzle. The Great Velocus is the beginning of the first reality, Primeve Light. Velocus Shield. The Velocus body structure is quite different from ours. They are made out of photons and sound waves. They're also both male and female. When the youngster reach age 299,792,459. I can never say big numbers. They are crowned with the shield. Big numbers confuse me. Oh, wait. Are those letters? They sound funny. Oh, I like the mask. I guess they call it shield. Yeah, that. Years old. Well, that's old. I'm not saying it a second time. Zayar, creation of the Great Velocus, king of Athirsta, second reality, life. Wait, what was the first reality? First reality is light, second reality is life. Being in Athirsta feels like becoming what you can't understand on Earth. It's where leaves sing while falling off the tree and water whispers its wisdom while you drink it. Okay. Oh, beautiful creatures, I love them. I like the trees and the crystals and the grass, everything. The wisdom in the water. Oh. Earth, that's my planet, yeah. Pandora, creation of the 5 realms of essential existence. I can't read. 5 realms of essential existence, or 3. Residence in the human world, 3rd reality, Earth, Mars and Jupiter, consciousness, practice of will. Okay. Creepy. Sinuosity, the end of vibration when both ends of opposites are the same degree, resides in 3rd and 4th reality, death. Yeah, try that again. Death. So yeah, well done. Mabuka is the end of light. Oh, him we recognise. Wow, many heads. That creature must spend a lot of time thinking. Those are like the masks behind the mirror. I don't know about those. Blood everywhere. The end of light. Mother Mabuka is letting me go. I've spent 15 days here in Mabuka's den and I'm tired. I don't need to hide from pain anymore because it's part of me. It feels like love is everywhere and in everything. I enjoy crying, I enjoy laughing, I enjoy being alive. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. If dark things from the dark are so dark, how do they find each other? Maybe they like it dark because they're so ugly. And they are so ugly that they prefer not to see each other. I have to admit, I'm very impressed with the creators of this game to be able to get such authentic child narrative for Fran's perspective. I think they've done really well. No date recorded. I'm getting ready for the journey back home. Mabuka sent me to the endless limits. Oh, I wonder if those are the fireflies that got stuck on the tree. The endless limits of Mabuka's den, and I'm waiting for the Luciferns. I become friends with them, or to be more precise, become one of them. Luciferns gather in filaments, that's why they look like they're growing hair, and the big face is mostly for communication purposes and to scare their predators. I hope my body can survive the journey. So we've already come across those. Come on, click. That must be Mr. Leon sitting there. Are those the shiny insects? Or is the hair comb? Oh, the rest seems to be gone. Gravity collects particles to create new ones. It's a creative force, and with creativity, evolution is inevitable. What is this? The drawing to the left looks like an antenna. Oh no, somebody ripped off the rest of the book. I'll never know what happened to Mr. Leon. Okay, I've been going for quite a while, so let's hang on. I've spent most of this episode reading, so I'm going to try and very quickly get a little bit done so that there's a bit more for you guys to watch. Let's see what we've got. Whoa, what a tree. It has many roots, they look like arms. I'm going to whiz through. Oh dear, this bridge looks pretty scary. Oh Fran, come on, we have to go home. There is no time to be afraid now. Yes, but I'm a bit afraid of heights. I could go first, alright? Then you follow me. Alright, Kitty, you're so sweet. I'll be right behind you. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Where did that go? I wouldn't let him out of my sight at this point. This is quite creepy. Oh, there he is. Why'd you stop? Come on, Fran, let's go. I'm waiting for you. Fran, wait. Oh. Oh no. Oh, why are you fighting God now? What? Oh my goodness. I was hoping I got away from him. Oh my dear, I can't hold it anymore. I don't want to die. Meow. You won't die, my friend. Come on, you can do it. Jump. Alright, here I go. Come on. Atta girl. Aww. Fran! No! Oh, what a brave cat. He jumped after me. Don't be afraid, Fran. We always fall. I suppose this is true. And after the pain, we will always rise. Huh? Oh dear Aunt Grace, don't ever leave me. Don't cry, my little girl. Your heart is pure, but your mind is tormented. Why? Just... you have to stay and walk your own path. Please, Aunt Grace, why won't you just take me out of here? Please? You'll just leave me all alone like my mother and father did. I'm sorry, my dear Fran. You will soon understand. Ugh. Aunt Grace, no, don't go. Please. Please. Oh, really? Ah! Fran, it's time for your new medicine. I don't like you. What is going on? Oh. What happened? Where am I? Mr. Midnight. We're playing as Mr. Midnight? Oh, what happened? Where am I? Fran? Where are you? We're playing as Mr. Midnight. This is amazing. Okay, well that's Fran's dress, that's Fran's tights, and that's Fran's shoes. But Fran is gone. So we're going to have to leave this one here. Thank you very much guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know it's mostly been reading, but I know a lot of YouTubers kind of skip past a lot of the reading, but I like to take my time. I like to read it. I can't help it. I need to read it. So that's why I've spent so much time reading that. But I think that it's given a lot more background and a lot more depth to the story. I'm quite fascinated by all that. It's a lot deeper than I thought. There's a lot of interesting, well, thought gone into this. A lot of deeper levels. I mean, you know, all these different creatures. I don't know, it's fascinating. And I have no idea anymore what's real and what isn't, which is really good and really engaging, so I'm quite enjoying it. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, then hit the like button, and I will be back soon with more Mr. Midnight, it seems. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Bye!